Yeah. Make it a little more beat.
Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I have So Drunk number 2 for you. I already hit my sewing machine and I haven't even taken a swig of the bottle of wine, so god damn it. Okay, this is me coming to you while I'm editing this. Just do a quick PSA. Nobody told me to say this, but I wanted to say it. 1, I don't condone getting as drunk as I did in this video. Probably wouldn't do it again, but I did. And also, I know that I forgot to wear my shirt that I was talking about in my cleaning out my dresser video, my Out of Wine Life is Crap shirt, and I really meant to wear that in the video, and I'm sorry. I told you guys to call me out if I didn't, and I know that there will be comments, but this is just so that I don't get all of the comments. Hopefully, I will remember to wear it in So Drunk number 3. Okay, enjoy the vid. Oh my god. Okay. I'm joined today by a bottle of Sauvignon Blanc. It's a Marlborough 17 from Open Kimono. Oh, it's a pretty saucy name. Honestly, a lot of the time when I buy wine, it's like, it's hard to not just get attracted to the beautiful bottles. So this has some nice design on it, and I bought this a couple months ago, and I really enjoyed it. And let me just say, this isn't as cheap as Miss Dark Horse, which I had in the last episode, but, you know, I felt like we should treat ourselves for this spring season. Also, I have a nice glass here that I thrifted that has some beautiful, like, I don't even know, some roses and fucking chrysanthemums on it. I don't really know. It's just a nice floral wine glass. So I figured instead of taking large swigs from the bottle this episode, I will be classy and use a glass. Just kidding, I won't be classy, but I am going to use a glass so I know how many glasses I'm having, because last time I filmed this, I think I finished about half of the bottle, and then I was like, I'm not gonna finish this because that would just be way too much. But then, like, nobody told me to do this. I was alone. And I polished off the bottle alone with my pigs in their pen. And then I fell asleep in my dog's bed for like 3 hours until Finley came home and woke me up. So that's how the last episode of this ended up going, and I'm shooting for the same thing tonight. No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna be a little bit more reserved. Okay, but now that we've got the wine flowing, I figure we're just gonna still start off with just really easy tasks, okay? Because that's how you need to warm yourself up, right? So I'm gonna start by warming myself up with another goddamn shopping bag that I broke. Well, actually, I didn't break it. Ani broke it this time, so I can blame her. But there's a lot of things that I need to discuss that I didn't in the first episode of this. First things first, being the fact that this idea was not my own. And I gave a lot of credit to frickin' Chris Clemens in the last video of this, saying that he created the name, which is true, but he didn't create the series idea. And guess who did? My best friend Gina from back home in Georgia. And she watched the first episode and was like, I'm sorry, I didn't even get a shout out for giving you that beautiful series idea. So shout out to Gina. Everybody leave a nice comment down below saying thank you, Gina, for this series. And let's just get the heck into it. I only have one strap to fix on this, so we can just go right into it. Also, in the last episode of this, a lot of you were saying that I was collecting thread because my tension was too high. And to be honest with you, I don't even know what the hell that means. So I don't really know how to fix that issue. I'm sure I could look it up, but like, you know, not right now, not today. Oh my god, this is dangerously close, that nice glass, to what I'm doing. Also, I wasn't even utilizing my stitch ripper in the last one, and I got a lot of comments about that. And then what else did I get comments about? Just the fact that the series is generally unsafe. And also, wow, I forgot to say this, but So Drunk number 1 was the most comments I have gotten on a video in fucking so long. Like, it only had around 20K views or something, but it had like almost 800 comments, which is absurd for me. I normally get like maybe 300 comments. Maybe. So I really appreciate the kind feedback. Cheers to you. Okay, before I did this, I like threaded my bobbin, but I think I kind of fucked it up. I mean, let's just check out what I just did. I think that was actually really fine. Like, that's a beautiful stitch. Of course you can't see it, but it worked, so my bag is fixed. This next shirt, I wore in my morning routine and I realized that it had a gaping hole, 2 gaping holes on the side of it, this shirt that I got in Nepal. And I said in it, like, now I can just sew it in Sew Drunk. And it's been sitting in my cabinet here where all clothes go to die until I sew them for God knows how long. And I don't even know, it looks like something ate this. I also feel like I had something else to tell you guys. I don't really know what it was. Shit. Okay, just gonna have another Schwick. I also have an audience here today. Sew Drunk number 2 has a studio crowd. Larry and Finley from the other room. You can't see him, but you can hear him. Fuck. And foot down. Ow. God damn it. All right, Buster.
Buster.
See, my needle just, it came right undone. So let's just start that right over. See,
sorry, am I ruining it?
No, you're not ruining it at all.
No, just watching what you did.
I'm
here to criticize.
I've came to criticize. Or I've come. God damn it. Oh my god, that was way too fast. What is happening? Well, that's the noise of something being stuck. Yep, the shirt went right in the hole, ladies. Okay, yep. That's exactly what I didn't want to happen. Oh god, baby.
Oh god, baby. What do you do now?
Well, I fixed the issue. But what the fuck? My foot fell off again. Lower the foot. Pick it up. Lower the foot. Pick it up. Then you know what to do next. I was hoping for a rhyme, but it didn't even rhyme. 12 minutes in and I have only sewed a shopping bag. Like a single strap on a shopping bag. Oh my god. Sometimes I just sit here and I wonder, why do people even watch me? That's what I wonder. Take 2. It happened again. These are noises that should not be happening. This shirt specifically just keeps getting stuck in my sewing machine and I'm like, what did I do to deserve this? Mine was better. I have a whole collection of clothes to sew today, so if this shirt doesn't work out, then we can revisit it on another occasion. But let's try for shot number 3, okay? What if I was actually taking shots? One of you, oh, that's what I wanted to say. One of you suggested that I should make like seasonal drinks to drink along with just what I'm doing, but I'm a wine girl, you know? I occasionally make a cocktail, but it's pretty rare. I don't know, I feel like with wine I could also pace myself better. I think cocktails would be a nice option, but it also would freak me up and fast. So I think I'll just stick to Miss Wine for now, but maybe I could like make seasonal items. That was another part of her comment, was like, you know, maybe in the fall you like sew a sweater or something like that. But right now we're still in the realm of just fucking figuring it all out. Because I am no good when it comes to this stuff, okay? No good. See, I just jammed the shirt again. So I feel like we should just move on from this shirt. I don't know what's wrong with it, why it's abusing me, but it needs to fuck off. That's what it needs to do. You know, I wasn't expecting this to be as difficult as it's proving to be this episode. But you win some, you lose some, I guess. Ugh, that wasn't just a sip, that was a gulp. Let's move on to something a little bit easier. A pocket. That's all we got today. It's a little pocket. I just thrifted this dress. You'll see it in my next video, a little thrift haul for you guys. And one of the pockets is just fucked. Not to mention one of the buttons is also off. And that's a pretty easy fix, but I don't have the button. So maybe I could just sew on a different one, but it might look a little weird. So we're just gonna stick to the pocket right now. A lot of you were also asking in the last episode why I didn't turn things inside out all the time. And for this, it's like, it's a pocket. I would like to know where exactly to sew it. But for other ones, I probably just forgot, to be honest with you. Things happen when the wine starts flowing for Meg. Okay, let's hope that this is better than the last fucking thing we tried to sew. I just feel like this shouldn't be happening, you know? Like there's so many noises happening right now. Okay, I'm gonna turn off this camera and just fucking figure out what's happening with my machine. Okay, the issue was not one with my bobbin, which I thought it was. It was actually an issue with when Finley came over and was looking over my shoulder and I was rethreading my needle. I didn't put it back through the top up here. I just threaded the needle. So all of my shit was just bunching and fucking up. So, wow, that was a big mistake. Big mistake. Need to start again. Let's find that damn pocket, shall we? I'm filming this at night tonight, so I hope that it doesn't look too terrible. You know, getting day drunk is only acceptable on certain occasions, such as Cinco de Mayo, I don't know, other national holidays like the fucking 4th of July. I don't know if you're on spring break with your girlies or something like that. Getting day drunk isn't always acceptable for me. So that's why I would rather do it at night. Also, I spent like half of the day in the garden today and then I went grocery shopping. Am I looking nice and pink? Because I definitely exposed myself to some nice sun today. So thank God for that, right? Oh my God, it's working. Things are going well for me. Oh, except for that. Definitely did not do that correctly. But you know, it's fine. It's fine. We're fine. It's just a pocket, right? Well, my pocket is now fixed. On one side at least. We still got the other side to go, so don't even worry about a thing. You got more content to watch. So I hope that you're enjoying it. I don't really know what this episode is, but I hope it's something. 1 second. I'm such a slow drinker. Anytime I'm in some kind of a high pressure situation and people are like, finish your beer, we gotta get going, I'm like, and then it's really hard for me. So I feel like that's what's happening right now. God damn it, what was I talking about? Oh, see, this is what smoking weed will do to your brain, kids. Terrible things. Okay, forward, backward. Lift that needle. Let's just usher her on out. Okay, something happened. It's getting a little stuck, but that's okay. Nothing we can't fix with a little snippety snip, am I right? Should have put some kind of sexual innuendo joke in there. The pocket is definitely fixed. I mean, I could put some shit in there and give her the old tug. Nothing would happen. So that's what I was really looking for in a pocket. I don't know about you guys, what you look for in a nice pocket, but she's fixed. Moving on. I have something to say. How is it that when you just pop a little bit of a pair of pants in the dryer, the drawstring for your pants just starts to unravel on both sides? This is a question I have for Miss Aspen Ovard, owner of Luca in Gray clothing line. No, I'm just kidding. I'm very grateful. They sent me a pair of yellow pants. Actually, it was a full set, Megan. I don't know why I said just the pair of pants, but the pair of pants specifically is what this string is from, and they fell out when I dried them. Maybe I shouldn't have put them in the dryer in the first place, but either way, they started fraying at the ends, so now I'm just gonna like sew them closed really quickly and then attempt to usher the drawstring back into the pants. Honestly, I know that there's some kind of like little trick that when it comes to doing that stuff, like when your hoodie loses its fucking drawstring around the neck, what do? I know that there's some kind of a trick about it, so please comment down below what that trick is, because I have a literal, like in my sock drawer, I just collect drawstrings that have fallen out of hoodies, pants, etc. So anyways, I'm gonna sew these ends closed right now so this will not happen again. Ow. This is something that I probably should have just done by hand because it's so small, but it honestly worked. Beautiful work. Actually, no, that's really not beautiful work. It's pretty shitty, actually. You know, we're gonna try that one more time. One more time. What's that fucking, like, Calvin Harris song? Is that what the lyrics are? One more time. Just like over and over again. Okay, let's finish off this glass and pour another, shall we? A single glass of wine in and I'm already feeling it. Let's see how we feel after 2. Oh my God, really got away from me there, and I polished off way more than half the bottle gone, I feel like, and this is a hefty glass. It's a heavy pour right there. But honestly, I love a good heavy pour on anytime I get a glass of wine. I'm like, keep her coming. So that was me to myself just now. I kind of zoned out and forgot about the pour, so. I don't know why I'm just sitting here sewing a string for you guys and acting like it's fine. I need to move on from that. All right, these pants right here, I wear them all the time. They're a wonderful, nice, like patterned elephant pant, but the crotch has like 18 holes in it. Like every time I wear these pants, I just fully forget that I haven't sewed them closed yet. And then I look down at my crotch and it's just like half of my thong is hanging out and it's just like 2 gaping holes on either side, accompanied by another baby hole right here. We just gotta sew her right up. Okay, well I just threw the pants, so that's good. We'll flip these outside in, inside out. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. This is literally me after a single glass of wine. Like, Lord knows what happens when I polish off a whole bottle. Entering stage right immediately. I don't even know how these pants got so bad. Like, was I doing some kind of split in them? Was I doing the splits? I don't understand. And aim. Fire. Oh, fuck. This side is not going as planned. Okay, well, my thread came undone anyways, so let's just take her out and see what I did, because it was not great to my understanding. And on the 8th day, she finally got the needle through the goddamn hole. I assume why people don't sew is because it's an incredibly frustrating process. I mean, every time I sew, I feel like I lose brain cells because I'm just like, oh my god, I'm stressing way too much about the final product and if it's bunching and if the thread looks good. This is one of those things where I could give a shit if the thread looks good. I just want the hole to be gone so I stop flashing people my freaking vag when I wear these pants. But I mean, like, I think it's sewed. I guess we only really know once we give her the old flipperoo. So let's do the old flipperoo here. I need another swig of wine, but my hands are tied. No, there's still a hole. Oh my fucking god, of course there is. That's honestly not what I had in mind for these pants. I thought they would be over and done with after I fucked them up. Like, I wasn't looking to go back and fix my mistakes. I was just gonna kind of keep on moving. But now I have to go back. Fuck. Yeah, and I know where the hole is. It's right fucking here. Yeah, I know where the hole is. Me having sex. Okay, I don't know what you're doing, but it needs to stop immediately. Why does my sewing machine love to eat things? Can honestly, somebody leave me a comment down below on why that happens. Is it because like the fabric just gets caught in the machine? Because I mean, that's my understanding, but when that occurs, is it like because I'm doing something wrong? Because most times when I'm sewing, I am doing something wrong. That's the issue. Okay, this might be an odd question, but could you guys leave me a comment down below on what you're currently reading? I'm currently reading 5 books, but the one that I've been consistently keeping with, and I think I'm on page, like, I've covered like 170 pages in like fucking 3 days. It's because I'm just so obsessed with young adult novels, but I'm reading Becky Albertelli's newest book called What Is Us? Or What If It's Us? Not What Is Us? God damn it. And it's great. It's a queer YA novel that's basically about like a gay couple in NYC, baby, but it's about like the universe and bringing them back together. Honestly, it's so funny because in comparison, like, Finley is reading a book on like consciousness and the mind, and he just like goes into detail about all these things he's learning from his book, and I'm like, I'm reading about a dialogue currently of Arthur going into detail on some Harry Potter fan fiction, and it's ridiculous. Okay, there's still the hole there, to be honest with you, which I wasn't expecting to be there for now the 3rd time, but honestly, we need to move on. I have better things to do, which is get drunker. Is drunker even a word? It's not. More drunk. I need to get more drunk. Okay, but on the real though, this one compared to Dark Horse is actually pretty freaking good. Miss Open Kimono is doing a lot for me right now. This is a nice 2017. It's aged about a mere 2 years. But I like it because like it's florally on the outside because it has some nice floral notes to it. These pants right here, I just flipped them inside out, but they're like this just gigantic tie-dye short number. These are not mine, mind you. These are Finley's. I don't think he can hear me right now, but I am working on the gangster shorts, as you call them. He has his headphones in. The entire butt cheek is exposed right now because this pocket needs to be sewed closed. So I'm gonna work on that. I worked on a pair of pants in So Drunk episode 1. I think they were Finley's and they just were trash. Like I had to work on them the whole next day because it was just, it was no good. I'm really no good when it comes to buttons, and I'm definitely quite bad when it comes to sewing in general. But I think that this series is fun, so that's why I continue to do it. And like the hopeful side of me is just like, you know, maybe one day I'll get good. Because practice makes perfect, so honestly, that could be true. All right, let's buckle up, strap on in. Take another swig. Okay, well that's not exactly what I planned to do, but it happened. There was a comment on last video that was like, please edit out the burping. And I said, okay, I hear you. But honestly, when I get drunk, the burping is what makes me me. So, and honestly, when I'm not even drunk, like I burp constantly. If you don't like it, you can leave. No, I'm just kidding. I'll try to keep less burping in the edits, in the final edits. Things are looking good on this round. Let's see what we did here. Okay, we sewed the buttocks closed, so that's what I was aiming for. It has a little bit of overlapping material here, so I will just do the old snipperoo. Honestly, the shorts itself are like already kind of grungy looking, kind of a little bit who gives a crap, you know, kind of vibe. Somehow that stopped filming somewhere. I don't really know where, but I was fixing another hole. And rip. And rip. Oh my god, why isn't it not ripping? Okay, that was terrible. Okay, wow. I actually did sew all of the holes closed on that. Okay, there's a lot of bunching. I'll be honest with you. Don't really know how to fix this one. Okay, I'm gonna revisit these on a cloudy day. On a rainy day. On a cloudy day, a rainy day, whichever day. I am going to revisit that shirt that was fucked up because of my machine. The purple shirt. You know her work. Let's bring her back out here because I need to do some more work on her. You can do it. Just a little pep talk before we started. And nail her down. Yep. Take a swig. Yep. Wow. Things can truly happen when you put your mind to it. I don't know what the fuck I was going to say. Things can truly happen when you try again for the second time. Oh my god. I really hope I don't get the hiccups. I think I just took too big a swig, so that's why that's happening. But if I had the hiccups for the rest of this video, I'd really lose my mind. I also have to say that So Drunk is the first series in which I've had friends reach out to me just to tell me they enjoyed it. I don't normally have that happen, but you know, my friend Gina watched it, my friend Nevin watched it. I got multiple replies from people just being like, this is so fucking funny. I hope you keep doing this, Meg. And I was like, you know what? I will. And I remember making some kind of lewd comment, not lewd, but I made some kind of comment in the first video being like, what's the hurt in all this besides disapproval from my parents and my manager? And honestly, I don't know if my parents ever watched this, but my manager did, and she was like, I loved it. I loved the response on So Drunk. I just think you should really hone in on a specific topic for each video, which is like easy to tell to a sober person, you know, but like once you get a drunk person on a tangent, you never know where they're gonna go. And it was really hard for me to get that sentence across. All I know is that I'm fucking this shirt up right now and I don't want this to happen. Okay, well, I sewed both of the holes closed, so that's really what I was aiming for, and now nobody would even freaking know that it was ripped in the first place. So wonderful work, Meg. I nailed it. I've sewed, what, 4 pieces with the shopping bag. I don't know about you, but I am getting drunk tonight, boys. Any of you watch Trailer Park Boys? That was a swig to you, if you do. Oh my god, why am I pouring another glass? It's like some kind of a ghost just took over my body. I mean, this is like a really weak glass if I were to keep it there. I'll probably be finishing off the bottle tonight if I'm being honest with you. I wasn't expecting that to occur, but it did. It did occur. I have my 3rd glass poured and I only have one more thing left to sew, and that is a literal piece of string, basically, a drawstring. So give me a second. So I got these pants, right, in Nepal, And I'm realizing that both of my items that I got in Nepal, my clothing items, minus a single shirt that's hanging upstairs, which I have worn literally once, they're not really holding up that well, if I'm being honest with you. So I'm gonna try to like sew this back together and then sew the tassel onto the end. I just spilled wine, not only down my chin, but on my tit, so fuck. Oh yeah, my name is Megan. I don't know how to use a sewing machine. I just kind of figure it out as I'm going. Finley's mom taught me how to use it again. That's actually pretty true. Finley's mom came to LA when we both just like had recently gotten our sewing machines, and she taught us the 411. Basically how to thread a bobbin, how to like thread the needle and not fuck everything up. And honestly, bless her heart. Love you, Lila. I wonder if she's watching this. If she's watching this, then honestly, I'm sorry. Sometimes I think about my demographic and I'm like, okay, some of it is like 18 to 22 year olds, and then the rest of it is just like 50+ women just being like, I love your content. And I love that. Like, if you are a mother, if you're an older mother, if you are a MILF watching this, love you. Thank you for watching my vids. I don't know what I did to deserve this life, but I'm feeling grateful tonight. So I'm just gonna try to sew the tassel on, and then I'm just gonna move on and close out this video, okay? Because I feel like that's what needs to happen. So cheers to that. Cheers to it being over soon. I don't know why I decided to do this by machine instead of by hand, but it was a big mistake yet again. Freeze all motor functions. Freeze all motor functions. This is really proving to be just as hard as it might seem. Sewing while drunk. I mean, I just sewed it right closed, and it was looking fantastic while I was doing it. It was like the smallest amount of material spread out as far as it could just for me. It's like, I don't know, something in the cosmos aligned just for me. Oh my god, this looks tragic. But honestly, at least the pants will stay together and the drawstring won't get lost when I wear them, right? I mean, and who really gives a shit about a drawstring? I guess me, because I sewed it back together. I have a single swig left in my glass, and it's to you. So thank you so much for watching this video. I obviously got progressively more drunk as the video aged. But I hope you enjoyed it, you know? I hope you enjoyed this series. I'm really just learning to sew again, and oh my god, I just punched my sewing machine. It's looking like things are needing to be wrapped up pretty soon. Basically, I'm just happy that I'm learning to sew again with you guys, and as you as my witness, I will learn this machine front and back, okay? Leave me comments down below on things I'm maybe misusing, missing out on, I don't understand. Any of the above. Just educate me, okay? I'm looking forward to reading your comments on this video, okay? And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up for me. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Ring the notifications bell if you would like to be notified when I upload. And until the next upload, stay smiling and stay sewing, okay? That's a nice motivational message for you today. This swig is for you, for all of you who stay sewing. Peace.
Somewhere in between the crazy and the conscious. She's naked underneath them shadows, let the sunlight undress her slow. I don't know who I am, I'm so good at doing impressions though.